Hey everyone, it's Maurice the expert. Today we're diving into a full recap of Season 4. Buckle up, because this season completely flips the dynamic. Before we start, don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any videos. Joe Goldberg, who we last saw on the run after blowing up his life in the US, is now in London. He has a new identity, Jonathan Moore, a literature professor at a prestigious university. He's trying to live a normal life, to be a good guy, to stop killing people. But this is Joe Goldberg we're talking about. And Joe Goldberg attracts trouble and dead bodies like no one else. It all begins when he gets pulled into the ultra-exclusive circle of London's elite, a group of detestable rich heirs who think their money gives them the right to do anything. And then, plot twist, someone starts killing these ultra-privileged people one by one. A killer targeting the rich and corrupt. It almost feels like social justice. Except Joe finds himself trapped in the middle of this massacre. And even worse, the killer knows his secret. He starts receiving anonymous messages. Someone knows his real name. Someone knows what he's done. And that someone is Rhys Montrose, a charismatic writer, a former street kid turned rising political star. Rhys becomes an obsession for Joe because he sees himself in him. He speaks to Joe in a way no one ever has. He understands his urges, his anger, his need for control. But soon, Joe realizes something terrifying. Rhys is even more dangerous than him. Joe has always had excuses. I kill for love. I just want a normal life. But Rhys, he kills purely for ideology. He wants to reshape the world in his own way. And he wants Joe to be part of it. And in the midst of all this, there's Kate Galvin, a strong, mysterious woman, completely different from Joe's usual obsessions. She's suspicious of him. She sees through his act. But she's also drawn to him. Joe tries to play the hero. To stop Rhys. To convince himself he's still the good guy in the story. But the truth is, he's spiraling. As the body count rises, he has to face a chilling reality. What if, deep down, he never really wanted to change? The finale is ruthless. Joe has to decide. Let Jonathan Moore die and fully become Joe Goldberg again. Or keep lying to himself. And then, he makes his choice. Joe is no longer just a discreet hunter. A guy trying to suppress his urges. He's now a powerful man. He fully embraces who he is. And this time, he has no reason to hide. He's back in New York, in a position he's never been in before. He's untouchable. He has resources, allies, and no moral restraints left. And that's where it gets even scarier. Until now, Joe always saw himself as a victim of circumstance, a man who kills for love or by accident. But this time, he has no excuses. So the real question is, what will he do with this power? Will he go back to his twisted little game with a new obsession? Or does he have something even bigger in mind? And most importantly, who can stop him now that he's become a true monster? Season 5 could be the most terrifying chapter of Joe Goldberg yet. Because this time, he's not just a man running from his past. He's ready to embrace it. What do you think? Can Joe still be saved? Or are we headed for an even bloodier finale than anything we've seen before? Let me know in the comments. And most importantly, subscribe so you don't miss what's coming next.